Guys, what are we looking at? Well, I guess I waste my time saying that every single time because there's a... yeah. So, as you already know, I'm going to be looking at the Bourbon Barrel Aged Dragon's Milk from this year. Bottle cap looks something like this, and I just picked this up from my FFL. Rocco Burnout sent it. 11%. And I finally changed the batteries in this, so we got the this one. This at the pour didn't look like it was as dark as well, there you go, a little bit there started. So it made it through 3 out of 5 light settings. Kind of smells like a brown ale. Thanks to the restrictions put on me by Mr. Holster, you'll have to just find out about the rest of the smell after we drink it. Cheers. I can't honestly even remember, I suppose if I, look through my own damn videos, when the last time I reviewed the Dragon's Milk. See, it's a little on the warm side, or sorry, it's not on the warm side. It's a little on the cold side. On the other hand, that gives me an immense warm fuzzy. I mean, I could stare into those eyes for 10 or 15 seconds. Now, it has more alcohol than a 1050 by 0.5%. As you can see, I stopped and picked up some more of these. But I tell you, the one thing about the Dragon's Milk is it definitely comes in way behind in the mouthfeel department, and you can see it. It tries to hang on, but it loses. I'd say the thing about this actually reminds me more of the Bent Paddle Double Black. It comes in kind of vanilla first. Maybe just a little bit more sweet than the 1050. Towards the end there, I got kind of a little bit of a charge from the some like dark chocolate. Not really much in the the coffee, at least as of no, not really. I mean, you can tell even during the pour, this is, I still get some light coming through this. But oh yeah, just watch that. Yeah. No, sorry, watch that. Who cares about this? See, Ed, always looking out for you, my friend. Leave that right there. As a complete side note, have you seen any of the BattleBox videos? Of course, they would be from BattleBox itself. The knife this month. If you are a fixed blade knife fan, see, I've really become a huge fan of fixed blade knives, and it's all thanks to BattleBox. The Tops knives, for instance, just beasts. Love the Tops knives. This one from the video looks freaking awesome. Can't remember who makes it, but good news is it's one more month that Battle Box hasn't realized that YouTube is completely fucked over the other channel, and I should probably just start showing this shit over here, because I think this is more of a shoe-in. I've got a lot of outdoor stuff I'm trying to get done on my job, and this is day 2 of rain. We just finally just said screw it, and framed in, put the floor in on an addition over our new basement. Yeah, shit job. Okay, comments. Missed one from DFC. On Does It Mix? Drinking a beer along with you, E. Cheers. As always, my friend, cheers. Brad Thomas was first on the Duluth Brew House, which was made in Wisconsin. Johnny Concho was second. Johnny, the latest in the abductees into the Deplorables. We've had 3 new members in the last week. Just seeing who throws in the towel first. Of course, I nominated, and the band accepted Big Jeff, Gunwild 1. Congratulations, Big Jeff. Stephen Bush. Johnny Concho. Actually, I got Stephen Bush and Johnny Concho both at the same time. The boys that were up and live at the time said that the 2 of them were good friends of probably most of the people that are already in the Deplorables. And last but not least, and trying to come on strong to see if he can make someone puke, is Jay. Jay Wolf from Elite Ammunition. I knew that there was no way that Jay would give up and not want to be part of the Deplorables. On the other hand, I wasn't quite sure if the Deplorables were ready for Jay. So, congratulations, you guys. Actually, I don't know if that's congratulations or not. Just like Jim, Hornet Fixer, I absolutely cannot have notifications on of the Deplorables. So I apologize. Me and Wade were having a conversation the other morning, and I disappeared because I had to get to work, and then turned the notifications, had notifications turned off for the Deplorables, because at one point in time, I don't know if it was Big Jeff, Jay, Wade, and Brad trying to show who could use up more bandwidth instantly, but I don't know what it is, guys. Have you ever had a moment where you caught yourself about to throw, in this particular case, a brand new Samsung Note 9, throw a very expensive telephone through an even more expensive television, because after your phone made like the 37th ding in a row. So, yeah, Wade, I apologize. It makes it hard to interact when 1 minute you're having a conversation, and then Brad Thomas launches the other shoe. Oh my God. Salty Shellback. Turd. I'm sure he by accidentally typed that meant third. James Kronk. Hats off to the Vikings. Can I hear a hell yeah for the Minnesota Vikings? Hell yeah. They're I'm here in Minnesota. I've always been a a loyal fan to the Vikings, even though most of the time they suck ass. But at least this year they don't appear to be sucking as badly as the team I hate the most, and that would be the Green Bay Packers. They are basically coming undone. Again, due to that no, she seems like a sweetheart. The whole taking a knee thing, I honestly have not watched a game. I would say, in total honesty, in case I ever am hooked to a lie detector and they use that as a benchmark, line thing to, what's your name? Are you male or female? And I know the answer to that second one, unlike a lot of these millennial dumb fucks. Have you watched any Vikings games in the last 2 years? Well, any football games in the last 2 years? And normally the answer would be no. My neighbor was having a TV problem and was really wondering about what was going on in the game. And I watched, what was it, the first or the second one? Maybe it was I don't even know. James, you would know. When we played Green Bay, ended up being a tie. I didn't even know they did that. Long story short, our kicker, who was released the following day on Monday morning, missed. Could have won the game at least 2 different occasions and couldn't hit a fucking barn when standing in front of it with a football. So they got rid of him. And our coach had the absolute most classic. I mean, we came back. We did what Green Bay does to everybody. Come from behind. Fucking, we had the game. The kick, I probably could have put the football in front of Shelby and she could have got that fucker through there. Yeah, see how much it's raining right now? They were saying this guy had kicks well within the range of like 53 yards, but we ended up getting it to like the 40th, then the 30-yard line, and then I think they were on like the fucking 25-yard line, and the piece of shit missed it, and it ended up being a tie. We had the game, and it ended up being a tie. And the following morning, when they interviewed our coach, well, I don't even know what his name is, and they said, I mean, how did it make you feel having to let the kicker go? And he goes, did you see the game? So, yeah, the Vikings are still, the only thing I can say about the Vikings, as of right now, there hasn't been any fucking knee-taking by the Minnesota Vikings. So I don't feel bad if I've caught the game where some people are just protesting entirely. I still like the Vikings. I would love to see them ever win a frickin' Super Bowl. I mean, I think they've been there more than anybody and haven't. I mean, I don't know why I'm so distracted right now. I think if you took a tape measure, it's a narrower line around that girl's waist than it is around one of her fucking breasts. And I approve. Cheers. So, yes. Hell yeah, James. I will still support the Vikings until they start taking a knee. Foodmaster Chew 12, Rich. Just got home. Boom! Yeah, baby. Real Cove Burnout will be expecting a gratuity for the use of that word. Muzzle first. I want a Make America a Shithole Vote Democrat hat. I don't know who sent... Oh, it's upstairs. I have... As I've told you guys, I have proudly wore that hat out in public. I think I was wearing it with the Hillary Clinton for Prison shirt. And I know I got some people that, because Chris told me that kind of gave me the look, but I had a lot, I've had, and it's kind of funny because I know I'm in a libtard state, but there's still real Americans even behind enemy lines. Big Jeff on one end of the country, Well, I know several of you. The Battle Bean, Rich, you know who you are. Now that I've said your name, I won't say your YouTube channel. You know, and on the other side, we got Nihap and Joey and Jerry, poor bastards. You know, all stuck behind. I don't know why, but I think well, I know 2 out of the 3 of them are planning on eventually adiosing. Your fucking mayors and governors couldn't be more goddamn retarded. Congratulations, by the way, as Jolson sent me the list as it is compiled for 2018. The New York and New Jersey are number 1 and number 2 for the worst place to live if you love freedom. Rich, again, sounds like a good one from your description. I really want a beer. Well, soon, my friend, soon, my friend. Oh, and muzzle first. Yeah, I love that. I love that hat. I don't know who sent it to me, but I wear it more than just down here in front of a camera. Douglas, holy crap, I made the top 10. Well, congratulations, Douglas. You know, it has been a while since I've had Dragon's Milk. Mainly because I remember the first couple I had, I thought they were pretty good. And then I've had some other stouts or imperial stouts, and then I just kind of never went back. This one, the blend is going really nicely with that vanilla, the dark heavy maltiness, the chocolate in there. Now it's not real roller coaster-ish like some of them can get, where it's like, okay, right here I'm getting this, and then over here I'm getting this, and then down here I can hear Smile Money bitching about something. Then over here I think it fades off with a little bit of coffee. So yeah, that's kind of not happening with this, but it has, you know, a little bit of that going on. This is also, you know, the bourbon barrel aged version of it. And I'm of all of the different versions and over the years of Dragon's Milk I've had, this one, like I said, it's been years since I purchased it. I've seen it come out. This one, being that it was the bourbon barrel aged version, I knew that it had a little bit more potential, and then I saw that it was 11%, and I'm like, well, that's like at least 11 reasons why. But yeah, this one, it's nice and smooth, and for 11%, I almost go as far as my, you know, if anybody's new, because I've told the story, and it was one of those funny life moments. Good friend of mine, Carl P. I don't know if you watch the stuff over here. We're friends on Facebook, but good friend. He was in the process of having some renovations done to his house, and they were building a big deck. And he invited me up for one of my favorite things. He was the guy that introduced me to the Old World Meats chorizo sausage, and he's like, I will give you as many of these as you want and alcohol all day long, but you have to have it my way. And I'm just like, what's your way? And that's when, you know, putting the sauerkraut on it. And that's like, I'm not, it's like, that's not unfamiliar to me. I mean, I come from, you know, my grandma or my grandfather's side of the family was German, and so, you know, my grandma made sauerkraut. They had the big frickin' presses, you know, those big thick clay or whatever the hell the material is that made those, and yeah, they canned up sauerkraut. I mean, I miss that shit. He's just like, you put the chorizo sausage on, and you put sauerkraut, thick layer of sauerkraut over the top of it, and a squirt of mustard down the center. And I'm like, okay. So that was the first time that I had ever had. It was just when Mike's Hard Lemonade came out. It was either 5 or 5.5%. And we're sitting out on the deck, which I said was under construction. There was no handrails anywhere on it. And I had one, and Carl had one, and I had a second one. Carl had a second one, and I want to say that we were like 6 or 7 deep into them, and I remember Carl. Carl going like this. Samsung. 5%. That's bullshit. There's no goddamn alcohol in these. You want another one? I'm like, yeah. Gets up from his chair and walked right off the. I mean, just fell right off the deck. I walk over and it was like, it wasn't huge, but I mean, you know, shit. How many of you have like stepped off of something and you thought you're on a flat surface? So like 2 inches is like one of those back jarring things. So this was like 5.5 feet. I look down. I swear to God, the one thing there was still a little bit left in this thing. He was like laying there on the ground, still holding it in the perfect upright position. I'm like, you are a pro. Are you okay? So he looks up at me. He goes, okay, there might be a little bit of alcohol in these. Yeah. Craft beer pours. I always forget who I'm sub to and who I'm not. Yep, I'm subscribed. The bell is wrong. Shit, more stuff from you that I've missed. Pumpkin ale. I believe I told you guys to go over and sub him. Craft beer pours. He says cheers. By the way, love the hat. Thank you. So you can narrow it down. You can narrow down the political leanings. First of all, if you're hanging out over here with me, you're either really into lousy brew reviews, which I just tell you what I think. Some guys are just. I mean, Smile Money gives me shit all the time because how many descriptive things? Speaking of Smile Money, how many descriptive things can I use to describe a beer? And I know a few of you over the years have gone, he sucks. I mean, Tardisius has sent me multiple craft beer books. I have looked them over. I mean, I almost feel like it's cheating, but you know, I'm me. I'm hanging out in my fucking basement. I mean, in Texas they don't have those, so I guess I'd be laying under the house. Put the camera right there. And I just tell you, I try to. I guess I'm an idiot, so I try to describe it like an idiot would, and maybe that works, maybe it doesn't. I mean, to tell you that I mean, I've seen this. I mean, that's great. If you know that shit, that's freaking awesome. My good friend, Mr. Your reviews. I mean, he's finally starting to do videos again. But yeah, some of you guys are just freaking awesome. I mean, to be able to go like this. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a mosaic. That mosaic hops. They were. Oh yeah, picked in late October. They were really good and fresh when they went into the vat. Like, really? Oh, fuck! The only reason I even know what a mosaic is because if you've ever had beers with mosaic hops in it, it has a really distinctive... For me, it's one of those love-hate hops. I mean, I'm literally like, when I'm taking the very first sips off the top, I'm like, God damn, I really love this. But sometimes with those mosaics, if they get, like, they're really intense. So sometimes, you know, especially, you know, before Mr. Holster always ripped on me for not finishing the beer, I might not finish the whole damn beer and, you know, turn the camera off and have it be like a 5-minute, 10-minute review. You remember those days before I did the reading of the... See, this is what takes up all the time. And I've repeatedly asked you guys. Some people rip on me. Like Johnny Watson, he doesn't rip on me. He just says, yeah, I catch about 2 minutes and then I move on. I don't got time for that fucking shit. Battle Bean, you know, same thing. But I enjoy reading the comments. I mean, to me, the amount of I'm going to spend the time answering your questions anyway, so I might as well just do it in a video. It frees up a bunch of shit. I get to spend some time with you guys. I get to look at thing 1 and thing 2 and think about, you know, right there, Wade, you know, motorboat and that shit. Oh, see, this is, gotta love the fact that the drain tile system in my house works. Awesome. Okay, moving on. Didn't want this to be long, but of course we say that all the time. Craft beer pours. Thank you, my friend. Wade, Big Bang Nut Papa, your cock is getting into position for the after party. What the hell's he doing over there? Actually, it kind of has that. Actually, I guess the look would have been a little bit better if it was more like, not much, just a little. Hold on. Nope. Yeah, no, it's more than I thought. Oh, here we go. We'll use the ammo. I mean I can't believe it's not butter that I got from Stalker Steve. There you go. That would explain more of that look. Like, what the fuck? Hang on. Let me, there you go. I'm gonna put a round in my cock. Douglas! Married a girl from Minnesota. I know what those face-cracking winter days. Told her, pack your bags, let's go to Florida. See, Douglas, as you well know, Ben N Top 10. Nice job, Ben. As you well know, I'm contemplating I'm just kind of the job other than I managed a Domino's Pizza for 10 years and the hours suck, and as a manager they make you work on weekends, so you have no fucking life, and the only time Christine ever has off is on the weekend, so I can't even see doing that. The money was really good. Shit, if you know anybody that, I don't know what they pay these days, but god damn it. As a 20-year-old, probably explains the fact that I'm, you know, lousy with handling finances and always trying to get back on top of the horse. But as a 20-year-old, and from the age of 18 to the age of 28, I worked for Domino's Pizza, and they pay $750 a week. Not great, but compared to today's standards, pretty decent. Well, it was pretty awesome back then, actually. $750 a week for a head manager, and 10% of the bottom line. I managed the smallest store, which was my favorite. I actually regret ever leaving that store. I would make about $1,000 a month in bonus, and my girlfriend slash fiance at the time managed a store that did over $1 million a year in sales, and her bonus checks were right around $8,000 a month plus what she normally made. So we always joked. We got this room in our apartment. Don't have any idea what it is. There's these boxes in there and stuff. The one, though, I understood. I mean, we kept alcohol in it. Yeah, it turned out it was the kitchen. Never used it. Yeah, and had some pretty good toys at the time, and nothing to show for it today. But yeah, right now, everything I do is hard on your body, and I'm just at a point where I just don't even want to do it anymore. But what do you do? What do you do when you're 50 plus and want to make a career change? I guess it's great if Johnny Watson calls and says, "Hey, I got a gig for you in Texas." The problem is, Johnny, I'm sorry, but it's I tell you though, Johnny, I'm like, you know, that scale is above the 50% ratio, You know, every time we talk, it gets closer to just putting the for sale sign in the front yard. But, God, you know, a few of you guys, my buddy Jim, you know, just shooting, the Real Cobra Burnout, Stephen Bush. I can name off a few places. Hornet Fixer, you know, your fucking mayor's kind of fucked that up. But a few places on this planet, and I don't know, is this good or bad? If I were to fucking consider moving, the first thing I did was consult that list that Jolson sent me. Jesus. Texas? You'd think Texas would be #1 for guns, but no, they just barely made the top 10. Rich Huff here. Cheers, all. Rich, appreciate your devotion to torturing yourself with these videos. DFC saw some early morning dew on the intro, Beer Babe. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Ed on Does It Mix, Major Fitch, the mission will continue. Oh, absolutely. Well, I'm hoping when I'm gone, and I'm hoping that isn't really soon, but you never know. Lifestyle, and you know, I like alcohol, and I like horsepower, and I like guns, and I like those. Hopefully, there will be an endless amount of generations that will use hashtag Justin's Final Mission and talk about, I really wish I could have known him, but my father was a friend of his, you know, that kind of stuff. Rich Huff, yes, the Scottish ale yesterday is from Belhaven. Got it. Get it when you can. I liked it. Definitely not an imperial, but smooth. Well, actually, everything I've had from Belhaven has been pretty good. No, it may not be, you know, well, excuse me, a heavy hitter like this, but it's a very drinkable beer. Gunwild 1, 11th. Fuck, why even bother commenting? Just kidding. J-Dog, here. I always appreciate it. Of course, I can go hang out with J-Dog, which I probably should soon before we have to fucking shovel in order to shoot. Rich, Fumesh212 again. I hope your dieting goes well. I know all too well about it. I'm currently down about 20 pounds in the last 2.5 weeks, but I'm done. I've done a few fasting days in there too. I haven't done anything but try to switch into Christine's diet, and I know it's like, you know, you guys don't give a shit, but 2.5 pounds so far. You know, but anything where I don't see 200 would be nice. So, you know, as of right now, we're back into the 8 or so pounds to go. Again, I've said this. You know, she's like having a fucking fit. I mean, it's like, I can't eat any of the stuff I like. I know. But you're also, we're probably both candidates, because I know my mom has gone through the same thing. Diabetes, pre-diabetes. I mean, I don't know. Wade, I should just have you call her. I mean, to me, it's not a big deal. I mean, if you told me that you were gonna, for the next, I mean, it's only 5 weeks that we're supposed to do the vegan. She's supposed to do the vegan thing. It's kind of hard for me at work. I mean, today, I can prove it. I've got pictures. I'm not going to waste my time showing you. But I went to the place that we go quite a bit, Charlie's. And they say they're, I don't know how widespread they are. They say they're the world's best Phillies. I still call bullshit. I ordered Greg what I normally get, the number 12, which is the jalapeno cheese, the jalapeno cheesesteak. And I ordered myself the veggie. Which is breaking the vegan rule, because vegan is no animal. If an animal squirts out some provolone out its ass, sorry, you're not supposed to have it. And I told Chris, I said, I will do the best I can. But when I go someplace like this, I'm not going to order a fucking bun with some green pepper and onions on it. So it was green pepper, onion, mushrooms, provolone cheese, American cheese, and mozzarella cheese. So, you know, I broke the whole vegan thing, but I stayed the vegetarian thing. I don't see. To me, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, again, if you told me, hey, for the next 6 months, you have to go straight up vegetarian. Okay, not a big problem. If you told me you were going to come and take one of my pistols out of my safe and keep it, fuck you, pal. God damn it, 35 minutes. Mr. Holster, 12th, maybe, but who gives a shit? I do. Mr. Holster, the gal's got a big can. Oh, fuck, now I gotta look. I don't even remember what the intro one was, Well, it could be a thing of perspective there, Mr. Holster. I think she was, let's see exactly what is she doing. She's going like this, and she's pouring water over her ass. I think in person that ass would not be as big as you think it is. But either way, Mr. Holster, minute 54, by the hair of your chinny chin chin. And you said something about visiting this week, yet there's no follow-up. How do you even know I'm going to be home? Yeah, I don't have a life, so if that's the posture you're taking, well played. But it'd still be nice to know, because I might run out and get something. I'm sitting on the rye yet, and I'm still sitting on the Voodoo Ranger Liquid Paradise, which you could just take with you if you want. But Bearded CB82, 23rd, titties and beer. Fuck yeah. Sonoran Desert Prepper, another old friend. Sorry, busy, had to leave. 105.38, Christine Spaghetti. I agree, Lake Superior water, never forget. Did you just answer like 5 things in like 7 letters or seven words? Rich again, sounds like a decent drinker at an 8.5. Another fine review, brother. Cheers, my friend. And that I can always tell when Rich is out of here. Bearded CB, hour and 9 minutes. Seek help. Too far gone. Yeah, I know. And by the way, Bearded CB, I appreciate your friendship. You've been a nice addition to the roundup. And let me know. Let me know if you want to take another go at the Locked and Loaded show. I apologize that. And the funny thing was, I'm like, John Solar hit the button, and like fucking 30 seconds later, the show was gone. John was gone, but it wasn't like it looked. There was a whole system crash, a whole bunch of interaction problem with the software, the apps, and blah blah blah. So seriously, Bearded CB, just email me or text me or whatever. If you've got a hole in your schedule on a Friday, I'd be more than happy to take another run at doing it correct. Smile Money. Chuck told me you need a bigger hammer to fix your guns correctly. Laugh out loud. You can adjust the kimber and try it in the spring when the snow melts and the Rock Island double stack. No. The next opportunity, which would probably be happening fairly soon, because I could go open the case and show it to you. I have a friend of mine's 308 that I assembled for him, and we are waiting on the bolt carrier. He ordered an AIM surplus tin coated one, and I gave him just a shit the typical small latch charging handle, so they didn't have to get one right away. But as soon as that shit comes in, Matt, you've met Matt, is going to want to go shooting. And when that happens, the Kimber and the Kimber I already know runs. The thing is, it'll be modified again, because in the next few days I should have the full-length guide rod, which again, I carry one, said and recommended, this is the right one for your scenario, so I'm going to do that. I'm guessing, I mean, like I said, the gun ran fine the way it was. It just was not doing the slingshot thing, and after removing the, yeah, Mr. Holster, you're right. Yeah, enjoy, cuz I'll be back. Still haven't finished watching the last brew review, you lush. J-Dog, no cheese? What? Fuck that. Yeah, I know what you mean. Joey Cuz, hey Google, do you know the best place to get KY jelly?
I found a few drugstores near you. The first one is Walgreens at 4501 Grand Avenue, Duluth. The second one is CVS at 4528 Grand Avenue, Duluth. The third one is Walgreens at 2015 Tower Avenue, Superior.
Hey, thanks a lot. That's I really appreciate it, because sometimes you just want to slip into that ass. No follow-up question. No follow-up answer from you on that one. Thanks, Joey. Hey, Google, what's the temperature and weather right now?
The current temperature in Duluth is 44.
And the weather?
Right now in Duluth it's 44 with rain. The forecast tonight is 43 with rain.
How about tomorrow?
In Duluth tomorrow, it'll be rainy, with a high of 43 and a low of 32.
Are you shitting me?
Sorry, I don't understand.
What is the definition of "are you shitting me"?
I don't understand.
What does "go fuck yourself" mean?
Here's the definition of "go f*** yourself." An exclamation expressing anger or contempt for, or rejection of, someone.
So, is the first person you think of is Mr. Holster? J-Dog, I had steak dinner. Yeah, keep that fucking shit to yourself. Smile Money, aren't eggs meat under development? Yeah, which is why in the vegan part of it, I'm not supposed to have those either. No cheese, no milk, no eggs. If it comes from an animal, those don't come from an animal. I wonder how much weight you could lose doing them. Okay, this has been warming up a little bit. I just want to, again, I could have run this out for another video tomorrow, but maybe I should. What's better, Dragon's Milk or 1050? Probably already know the answer to that. Jolson, the cock needs a magnifying glass to see anything down there. I am a fucking dick, laugh out loud. I don't deny it. Next time I'm up there, or when you come down, we'll have to try my 10mm. Dick. No, you are an asshole. A fucking asshole. A fucking dick fucking asshole. Have you done anything to your SIGs? I wonder if I can install my SRT kit in my P220. We need more cowbell and shots. We'll have to get together next month or so. See, if I go get the gun... Well, this is a shoe-in for an hour anyway. Jolson, no, I haven't done... The only SIG that I own is the P220 Hunter. That's the first one I've ever owned, and if I was to say complain about anything, I honestly, and this is where Jay Wolf goes. I am not a fan. I am not a fan of the hydro dip. Of course it is. I'll put it on safe. I bought this from Ed. This was the first gun. Honestly, this is the first gun I ever owned that had a blacked out front blade. It has, it has the tritium fiber optic front, adjustable rear sights. It's got nice, I mean, as far as what works with this pattern, the G10 scales. I mean, overall, I mean, the gun is nice, but what I wanted was the stainless steel with the rosewood grips. That is what I had always envisioned owning. And then I got, like I said, I got this from Ed, and sure in the hell wasn't going to pass it up. First of all, it was from Ed, but as far as critiquing it goes, I don't know what is available on the market for triggers. Now, the one thing I can say about the trigger in this is it is almost identical right now. If, other than feeling the texture, if I put a blindfold over your eyes, weight, size, trigger, feel, this gun and my Smith & Wesson 1006 are almost identical. They both are the same weight, hold the same amount of rounds, and they both have the same feel of the trigger. And like I said, it's got that big take up to a wall, and then from there there's like no creep. I mean, you get right up on that wall, and then the next thing you know is the gun goes off. But it's got this weird, like, you can hear it almost like a rubber band, like twang, and that's the exact same thing the 1006 does. My 1006, though, if you go back to when I first got that gun, in comparison to now, I have more people said, love, I think Rich, Fumaster Shoe 12, you're like, man, the fucking trigger in your 1006 is incredible. It is. Compared to the way it was, double action was like, get a hydraulic piston to push it. Single action, we get a hydraulic piston to push it. Now, I love it. That wasn't done by, like, say, Jay at Elite. I mean, having feedback, I simply sent that down to what was supposed to be. I'm assuming he was. I never got a chance to meet him. A friend at the time came and got the gun from me and brought it to him. He was supposed to be a Smith & Wesson master smith, and really improved the trigger on it over what it was. Now, when I send the 645 to Jay, I would like Jay to look at the trigger on that, because I think the trigger on that sucks. I'm not looking for, half a pound pull. One thing I love about Jay is, they keep it real and get serious kind of shit. But no, I mean, this is, if I had anything done to this, I would like it to look like one of the Elites. And it does get carried. I do, like I said, I don't bullshit. I carry everything I own, and it's taken a very short amount of time, actually, for the holster wear and to start taking some of the color off on it. But maybe if I carry it enough, it'll just become stainless, and I'll just get some rosewood grips for it. Smile, money. If you developed a mental problem because your mother made you clean your food off your plate, wouldn't you stop using plates? Mr. Holster, go buy some raw milk cheese that is not pasteurized. Mr. Holster, Scotch. I wish I could comply with that one, but I don't have any Scotch. If anyone is really bored, you have too much money, and want to, I'll take a bottle of Ardbeg, Islay, or go ahead and send any Islay Scotch. I only know about Ardbeg because my buddy Andy over at Keyport suggested it. Jolson, what was wrong with the router? I have been thinking about getting one that will reach my fucking garage. Actually, nothing was wrong with the router. I simply, well, Jolson, if you want to talk exact why, but the bottom line is I know that I am making some financial changes, and I just wanted to upgrade a few things that pertain to one of my passions, and that is YouTube, and upgraded the modem, upgraded my router, and just wanted to, I was told, and this is what I was told by a couple of my tech friends that work up at Best Buy, is that I got the Netgear X10 Nighthawk, that this one is going to be on the leading edge for the next 10 years. Personally, I call bullshit. Big Jeff, we've had this conversation. How many times have we purchased shit that was fucking obsolete from the time you made the purchase to the time you hit the front door? But no, my Asus was a fucking rocket ship. I mean, what I should have done, the one thing for sure that had to happen was upgrading the router. The router that I got from Spectrum is garbage compared to what I have now. It doubled my upload speed. It went from 5 to 11.5. So that's a huge step. Now, I don't necessarily know that the router paid for itself. My Asus is 2 years old or so. Jolson, if you're going to be in the neighborhood, I'd be happy to hang on to it if you want to give it a shot. It has good range. It's one of those ones that look like an alien ship with the four antennas that come off of it. I never had a problem with it. Like I said, it's a rocket. Mr. Holster, only took 1 hour and 7 minutes and 9 seconds to finish the beer. Mr. Holster, well then, I am in good company. I don't know what the question was, but Aunt Keck, top 40. Not so good. I carry one. Brussels sprouts, ? Are you kidding me? Anything that smells like ass when you cook it probably shouldn't be eaten. See, that's where I am. Johnny Concho, here to the end of another great review. We'll see kelp and a life tomorrow. Perfect. Gunwild? No, but I have held something else so long my hand went numb. Don't want it. No. JR10. Desert Gold. Before you go full tilt on the Smith & Wesson Governor, you might want to check out the Raging Judge Magnum. I know I don't have time for this, but I'm clicking on his link. Oof. Oh. Oh. Whew. 6 round, 454, Casul 6.5. 410, 45 long Colt, 454 Casual. Why? Why do you do this stuff to me? Yeah, I can tell you right now, I'd rather have that than the Judge or any other fucking thing. God damn it. That is frickin' bad ass. Hang on, I gotta center myself. Okay. Going back to the... Okay, JR10, you win. I would rather have that. I would rather have that any day. Fuck 45 ACP when you can do 410, 45 Colt, and the 454 Casual round. Hops and lead, Steven. Just Google Kavanaugh shirt and you'll find over 40. I bet. Wade, Big Ring, Papa. So you're saying you had a hot time downtown? You know, that pit is like 5, 10, 15 or 20 gallons of water. So you tell me how long, how quickly that's filling up. Wade, is the cock waiting there for the after party? Uh-huh. Wade, I'll take 2 of the original Happy Meals, please, supersize. See, I don't watch these train wrecks to the very end. NIHAP informed me that Springfield is now making 2 models of the XDM in 10mm. Did I mention that in order to make any firearm purchases, I would have to sell something? Not necessarily saying, I mean, it could be my ass. A firearm or something, because I am not putting anything, as far as I'm concerned, hopefully never again, Paul, Hasbam 440, on a fucking charge card. But an XDM and 10mm, I fucking loved my XDM. The only reason that I sold it is because it's still in production and I can get another one. Mine was a 45. I'd rather have almost anything I own in 10mm. Jay from Elite Ammunition. Dick Release. Sure, tease me with that redhead thumbnail. Jay. Syrup beer. Jay. This stuff is very traditional Lembeck from the country that invented them. Very much a dessert beer. It was good. J, 4% ABV. Well, that explains that. That should be more. Sharky. Hashtag all brew reviews matter. That's why I actually catch up on all of them. I'll go fuck off and seek help now. Sharky. Original Happy Meal, best Happy Meal. I appreciate it, guys. But I understand. This is a fucking hour. And, probably not. A link from, NIHAP. What is this for? A link. My God, that is a great price. Why? Stop doing this shit to me. Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm. He knows that I've been wanting to add one of those to the carry lineup, LEO trade-ins. Smile money. Sunday political talk. I got Hornet Fixer for the Cliff Notes. Why bother with any other? Good point. DFC. By the way, E, I freaking love Brussels sprouts, broccoli too. I like broccoli. I haven't visited Brussels sprouts in, I'm guessing, somewhere between 35 and 45 years. I know it's kind of now, if Brussels sprouts tasted anything like those. Ed, sexy brew baby, hurry up, get my towel so I can pat her down. Ed, excellent reviewee. Thanks, Ed. Jay, motorboat the hell out of the intro girl. Jay, Dr. Savage is the absolute best. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Jay Wolf, no, he has not a part of the Axe Create, or he was not part of the Axe creation. He wrote a brief, though, supporting the violations of the Fourth Amendment in the Patriot Act. Facts are facts. He is perfect? No. Do I agree with him on everything? No. He is one of the best options? Yes. 3 constitutional reasons why Kavanaugh should not be on the Supreme Court. And then he gives me a link. Out of curiosity, what's the video called? Oh. 3 constitutional reasons why Kavanaugh should not be on the Supreme Court. From Ben Schwann. He has had 609,690 views of his video, 2.1k thumbs up, 221 thumbs down. This information is conspicuously missing from the alphabet news sources. Just one of the comments. I reluctantly watched this video as a Trump supporter after reading the title, but you have some very good points here, so I will have to watch that. If you're interested in that, check out Jay's video. As of right now, he's the second from the last comment, and gets the last comment. The router they supply are total shit. Always get your own. No, I've never used a Charter/Spectrum router. They tried to get me one, but their modem is also suspicious. They of course didn't want me to supply my own, but I did, and they authorized it and turned it on and got it hooked up into my system. The only thing that I was kind of bummed out about is Jolson, I was going to take the ASUS router and hook it into the system and place it closer to a couple of the, I'm having an issue with my safe system. Smile money, I won't get totally into it, but let's just say that I upgraded my video camera system. So smile, say hi to the camera, because if you touch anything in there, no, not kind of like over there, in there, your image is going on the cloud, and you're fucked. But they evidently set up my original modem from Spectrum is working only as a modem for my phones, because I tried plugging the ASUS router into it and it didn't have any of that. It wouldn't come on, wouldn't do shit. But Jolson, I mean, we could, for the fun of it, if you wanted to see if there was much of a difference between the beast. Right now, the Netgear X10 Nighthawk is regarded as there's nothing above it, and how it pans out with the ASUS. I'm telling you, ASUS is still fucking impressive. So So if you're interested in it, you, right now, would be the only person that it would go to. Hitting the I Heart Club button. Ba-doom boom. And it's jam-packed today. First in is Johnny Concho, I Heart member, here for the titties and beer. Well, you've come, spelled however you want, to the right place. Joey Cuz, your cock is at the right height for getting a little worm out of the zippered hole. Thank you, Joey. Joey, oh shit, it's I Heart Club time. What the fuck? Mr. Holster, drinking again, I see. Yeah. Socks show. Fucking Jack. I look forward to see what craft beer you don't finish tonight. Asshole. Smile Money. Now live from the I Heart Club, the star of the comment section, Smile Money. Jolson, I Heart Club needs more cowbell and shots. I'm not doing any shots. Sorry, Jolson. If I did, I'll do it. I'm not even gonna. Mr. Holster is gonna have to rip on me because I'm not even gonna be able to get through all these. I'm gonna be taking them upstairs and enjoying them. So kind of like before when I was doing the juicing thing, it's dawning on me at this very moment in time that I have had a veggie sandwich today, and that's it. And this. So, woo! Wow. Want to talk about the roller coaster? Yeah, I just put these steps in. Now I'm down here in the loading room. Just kidding. Smile Money. Just for the liberals, groping is not rape. Even exposing yourself is not rape. And spiking the punch at a frat party, really? Would anyone at a party not know what was in the punch? Excellent discussion there, Smile Money. Because if you go to a party, I mean, am I the only one that has... I mean, we used to do Wapatoozies. Literally, if you got an invite to the party, the only way you got through the door was you had a bottle in hand. There was a garbage can sitting right by the door. And it went into the garbage can. We started it off, you know, sometimes it might have had, that's like I said, that's like 15 or 20 gallons of water. So, my system's working good. Sometimes it might have had chunks of watermelon in it. Sometimes it might have had watermelon, oranges, pineapples. I mean, we just like sit and fucking cut up fruit and fill the thing up with it, put fruit punch and all sorts of shit into it, and then as people showed up, bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, if you thought that was just fucking fruit punch with your little goddamn umbrella in it, then you pretty much deserve to wake up with your pants around your ankles, wondering what the burning sensation in your ass was and why your wallet was gone. And just for the fun of it, I just want to, get these up to a couple hours. Gunwild, cheers, I Heart Club. And the last comment in the I Heart Club is Steven, Hops and Lead. Yeah, something to watch when I'm on lunch. Okay. So, between the two of them, first of all, where do I stand on Dragon's Milk, which is the beer for the video, Mr. Holster. So, finishing that one doesn't count. Finishing this one does. Finishing the one that I opened should be the only one that counts, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. That's two 11%ers. Wow. I'm going to give this a 10. I'm not even sure what I gave Dragon's Milk the last time I had it, but I would have definitely gone one less. So if I gave it a 10 last time, it should have gotten a 9. But the bourbon barrel aged one, it's not. Again, I don't think there's any goddamn alcohol in this. Mr. Holster. Maybe it's Jack that's the asshole. I would regard this as a treat. It's richer, heavier bodied. Maybe not more flavor, but a different flavor. Definitely has some intensity. This would be an awesome treat yourself, but I know it's not, because when that batch is gone, it'll be next year before they have it. But between the two of them, if you simply came to me and said, okay, you can own, I will get you a lifetime supply, but you get one or the other. What do you want? I'll take the 1050. It's not even in question. But compared to a lot of other ones that I've had in my absence from grabbing Dragon's Milk, I definitely need to explore it more often than, like, say, every 3 or 4 years. So, okay, guys, gotta get out of here. Cheers, and as always, thanks. And yeah, let's just go for 2 hours next time.